Hi, there is no easiest way to extract and process a client for credit repair than with the Credit Money Machine Cloud. This is the dashboard that you will encounter when you enter the Credit Money Machine Cloud. And here we have three buttons, three steps. Enter the client is the first step. So we're gonna fake something here, right? And gonna put a social and a date of birth and save the data. Of course, I can also assign an affiliate or mark this person also as an affiliate, but that is not important now. So I enter that, pretty straightforward. Then we're going to enter the data for the report provider. So Credit Money Machine Cloud can currently extract with one click from Identity Queue, Privacy Guard, and ProCredit, and very soon from Smart Credit and my free score now. So here you're gonna enter the username, the password of the login information, and the last 4 digits of the social security, and save it. Cannot be easier than that. And then that's it. You're gonna click number 3. That's all. I know that it looks amazing, but this is exactly what it is. And here the program has extracted 41 disputes, and also we can manipulate. So not only the data was extracted, when I mean the data means the account number, in this case the date of the inquiry, or the creditor, of course, and also the date the account was open, but most importantly, it assigns the letters automatically and the reasons. These are the letters, these are the reasons, and classified by type. Many software don't even classify by type. And also notice that the bureau is 1 per line, not in a checkbox or faces or anything, because with that you lost the line of communication with the creditors and credit bureaus. By having 1 line per bureau, now you're gonna preserve that for the future rounds. So for example, now we can manipulate also the data with these blue arrows that you see in a couple of places. And for example, if I want to omit the inquiries, I can, with 2 clicks, essentially omit all the inquiries, and then I will simply so now we can print the selected disputes. I mean, all the ones are we seeing right here. You see how fast this program is. Here we have Equifax, Experian, and TransUnion. Okay. Or it would have been possible to mark certain disputes, and print marked disputes as opposed to all. Notice now that we have the follow-up date and the status have changed. From here we can post the portal, and also we can email the portal to the client, or the portal can be emailed automatically. Also we can post the affiliate portal. These portals are different than others you see in other places, in other software, because first of all it doesn't contain any sensitive information. So it doesn't matter if they are hacked or not. They are not connected to the main database, which means that again any potential hacker cannot get access to your database from getting the data from the portal. There is nothing like emails or social or date of birth, and so so your potential liability is reduced almost to zero because there is nothing to steal. Here will be the information of your company. Here will be the information of the affiliate if this person would have an affiliate. Here we have a summary. Here we have scores. Then we have a contract that you can modify, of course, and the client potentially can enter the data here and also the data for credit cards or banks and social date of birth and sign it, and it will be sent to the program automatically. And also we have here some legal stuff that your client must sign to, and then it can be submitted right to the program just from the client. And then we'll have also the documents that they can send to you directly from here, and it will show up automatically on the other side. It is also possible to have the here the login information, but in this case we assume that we enter it, that's why it's not here. But if we didn't have it, then yes, it will show up there to be requested, so to speak, by or from your client actually. Then here we have the status, and notice that here we have a follow-up day, so your client wants to know when you're gonna do the next round, for example, and also the type, the creditor, the account, and the status. Okay, so again, we don't have 3 check boxes that will prevent you to convey to your client the line of communication with creditors and credit bureaus. And then we have attachments, so your client can send you the responses from credit bureaus or other documents, and your client can ask you questions. All this will go to an email system inside the program, because the program has an email system, which is the only program that has an email system integrated. So here well, we have a small knowledge database and a form, so your clients can send you also prospects. It's a nice way to request or to ask for a new lead when you delete something. Also, you have Spanish clientele. Your client can put it in Spanish and understand everything, or even in Polish for the community of Polish people out of Chicago. Okay, so that's that part. And then the next month, and this is another important thing, as I mentioned, you can do it automatically again just by clicking extract from identity queue, etc., or privacy guard or ProCredit, and potentially in the near future from Smart Credit and my free credit score now. But you can do it with one click, but assuming that the person does not have a monitoring service, so didn't want to pay for continuous month, it's possible to, for example, let's pretend that we're going to select these 5 disputes, and you see how easy it was to select them, and let's pretend that this is what your client answered to you. So essentially we're going to have this one deleted, for example, and I'm going to delete this one. I'm going to put update, which is a way to say that it was corrected, a late payment, so it's not a late payment anymore. So let's say that the other 3 were verified, so they remain. Also notice that the to be paid symbol here was automatically set, so in case that you want to process paper deletion, etc. So but right now not the software, you will need to basically change the same dispute, losing the line of communication again. So this one, you see AAA, this is first round. So here is only one button, this button. That's all. So it's one click, and now the three that were not changed, in fact, are changed to no change in the status column, and three new disputes were created, where you can see here a duplicate, and a new round was created, as you can see here, and the letter was changed automatically, as you can see here. And then let's say now we can print these disputes just by clicking print. Okay, so we have these three, and we can see them here. We don't have to, but they are here. So now let's say that next month, so now we're talking about the third month, right? We have one deleted. Let's say that it was this one. It's marked, etc. So now we have, for the third month, the same procedure. It's as simple as clicking the P. And very quickly we have these two with no change. Again, we're preserving the line of communication, so all these disputes will be shown, and if you don't want, yes, you can delete them. Of course, it's pretty easy, but they will show into the portal, so the client knows, and you can show effort, which is so important that no one will show that. And also here the two new were created, as you can see, and the new letter was generated, in this case with the approach of the Metro 2 system. We are disputing certain parameters allowed in the Metro 2 system. In this particular, we're disputing the account number. You see that the reason looks weird, and that is because we have an integrated spinner system, so the letters are different each and every time to avoid detection by the OCR of the credit bureaus. So essentially that's it. Now we will click again print, select the dispute for the third round, and so on and so forth. So the procedure is pretty straightforward, and if we post again the portal, we are going to notice these changes in the portal. So we can view the portal now, and we'll go to the status. Okay, so you can see that these ones are no change, and these ones are updated, etc. And the ones that are in progress, and the ones are without even be touched, which are the inquiries, and the other two actually that we left right now without. This one, for example, is one of them. So essentially that's the whole procedure. And of course the program has many other things, but those are the important ones. Like, for example, right now you can go back to the selected group of contacts, so in other words all the ones, and you could put for example, select the active ones, okay, with one click. As long you can also select leads, etc., whatever you want, and you can add all kind of statuses, and you can sort and then know when is the next time that you need to take care of this client. All that automatically. You have control on affiliates, you have control even on commission of affiliates. It's possible to calculate commissions for affiliates. You can edit the information, obviously, but also you can click with Shift and open very quickly this for a consulting, and also you could, for example, I'm selecting all right now. I'm selecting all, and I want to pretty much take this one, which is the last one we did, and put I didn't do it, active client, and we can go inside, in this case not without the quick, And here we have the documents. For example, here you see that the agreement, we received the agreement, we didn't receive any of the other stuff. And also so we can see the agreement here that I just opened, and we will have the agreement with the signature and everything received and kept there. So it's not kept in the portal, it's kept in the program. So the portal can be, let's see, hacked and stolen or whatever, but because the data, it doesn't reside. Also, if you have a link that you want to monetize, you know, from one of the credit report providers, they can be put here, and even by default that a new client will make it automatically here, right? So it's possible we have our own. And so basically what it means is in the portal, the next time that you post the portal, you can your client will be able to click there to access their monitoring service. Also, you can send letters and templates, I mean emails, etc., from here, and also from other places. You can add notes, etc., etc. Okay, so let me add it here. United States. Let me save it. And so everything is kind of a fast and easy when you work with Credit Money Machine Cloud. And you have other important features like an integrated instant messenger, because it comes with 3 users. You have a task manager to control phone calls, meetings, charges, so to remind you of charges and tasks. And this is synchronized with the super calendar, which is a great way to enter all those you know, scheduling stuff. And this one will be the list of the ones that are due. And you have an integrated email system to send and receive, an invoice system, autoresponder to do drip campaigns, template manager that holds all the letters and you can create marketing letters, etc. And also automatic emails, like I mentioned before. For example, the portal could be sent automatically as opposed to manually meaning clicking one button, but still this one could be automated. I prefer to do it by clicking one button, since you are in control. When you are in other software that send that email automatically, you are not in control. And if you need to, for whatever reason, to post a portal 3-4 times in a short period of time, your client will receive 3-4 emails that you might not want to send. Also has a note system, etc. And you just one click away for our support videos, etc., or our support ticket, just one click away. Well, this had been in a nutshell how to process with the 1, 2, 3 system. It takes literally seconds to extract and to process a new client. Thank you.